Hi everybody, Laura here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to introduce you to the new limited edition Easter card kit called Vintage Bunnies. I'm going to walk you through the contents of the kit and then also create a project. First up is the new and exclusive Vintage Bunny clear stamp set. So cute. For sentiments, we have day, happy, birthday, Easter, wishing you a happy, blessings, thinking of you, full of hope, joy, and new beginnings, and may your day be full of blessings. And then you all have all of these vintagey images that go for Easter and spring. Really, really cute. That is called Vintage Bunnies. Next up is the new and exclusive Hatching Chicks embossing folder with 2 little cutting dies. So you could die cut those little tiny little hatching chick images, put them back into the embossing folder, and you get individual embossed hatching chicks, or you can emboss an entire panel so you can get some different looks there with the hatching chicks. Next up is a new and exclusive Blessed Easter sentiment strip. So these are printed black ink on white cardstock with Easter sentiments. You can foil these. They are also compatible with the Easy Strips dies. So you see on the back of the sheet, it's going to say Blessed Easter Easy Strips. So you know that's going to be compatible with the Easy Strips dies, which makes it very easy to cut out all those sentiments with one die. And then next we have the Bouncy Happy Easter sentiment die. This is really cute. I love that scripty look on the Happy Easter, and then you also get the shadow backer. You can use those together or individually. I'm going to use that later on a project, so you'll see how that looks for size. Next up is the Delicate Lattice Stencil. This is a great, just kind of never go out of style stencil. I love that delicate lattice texture. I'm going to use it later to emboss cardstock. So you can emboss with it, you can smear paste with it, you can blend ink over it. So many ways to use the Delicate Lattice Stencil. Next we have some Paper Rose Easter Memories 6x6 inch papers. These are beautiful. They're double-sided. Love the color scheme. I love a plaid. This one here even has strips with sentiments. Gingham, you can never go wrong. Look at this beautiful scene. Looks like Europe. And then on the back, the floral bouquet with the cross. Here we have some bunnies with a little checked. And then you have a lot of bunnies, so it's going to be hard to pick which side to use. And then here we have one 6x6 inch sheet of Craft Consortium bonus elements from Wildflower Meadows collection. Also included in the kit is the Pinwheels stencil set. There are 2 stencils in this set. I know it's called Pinwheels, but I guess it makes little pinwheels. It also reminds me of a quilt pattern, and you could layer those together. They measure around 3 by 3 inches, so it fits nicely in the center of an A2 card, or you could build a whole pattern of these like a quilted card. You're going to get one Simon Says Stamp ink cube in the shade Butter, which coordinates with the whole color scheme, and I just like that it's called Butter. You're also going to get one Tim Holtz Ranger Distress Spritz in Cracked Pistachio, which just happens to be my all-time favorite distress color. Cracked Pistachio, it goes perfect with the color scheme. And then there is a Ranger Stickles Glitter Gel in Starshine. I had to open this so that you could see the almost neon yellow glittery shade. Okay, use that with that lattice stencil or put that on some Easter eggs and you're glittering it up. Okay, you're also going to get a set of Tim Holtz Distress Mini Oxide inks. I love these colors. You got Bundled Sage, Crushed Olive, Peeled Paint, and then Cracked Pistachio. My favorite. Perfect shades. These work so well together, and I'll be using those later, so you'll get a little peek at those colors specifically. You're also going to get 2 Craft Rabbit-shaped window stand-up zipper pouches. So these are kind of like Ziploc bags at the top, but they're made out of a thick craft paper. And then there's also that bunny window, so you could see through, and they stand up. How cute would these be with some jelly beans or colorful candy or something inside that you can kind of peek through that bunny window? You get 2 of those Craft Rabbit shaped stand-up zipper pouches. You're also going to get one basket-shaped pouch with a zipper. So this, it's not really a zipper. It's like a zip lock. You know what I mean? And it opens at the top and the whole thing's clear. And you put whatever in there. I'm thinking candy, but it could be money. It could fill it with that little bit of that paper grass, maybe a couple Easter eggs. I don't know. I'm spitballing, but this is such a cute little zipper pouch in the shape of a basket. Also included in the kit is one Tim Holtz Ideology Sweets tag. It's a metal adornment. Look at how cute that is. And you could tie that on anything with this May Arts Robin's Egg Wrinkle Silk ribbon. You get 1 yard of it in the kit. And can I just say, look at the color match of that ribbon and the cracked pistachio distress ink, as well as that solid color cardstock behind. Speaking of cardstock, you're going to get a sheet of light pink glitter cardstock, 1 sheet heavyweight ivory, and then 1 heavyweight cardstock in sage, which goes perfectly with the ribbon, the cracked pistachio, all of it. You're also going to get 2 envelopes. These are metallic. I love the metallic envelopes. One is khaki. They're A2 self-adhesive, and the other one is ivory. I think I need to buy a set of each one of these colors. I love the khaki and the ivory. They're neutral. They go with anything, but they just elevate your card. Okay, before we get into creating a project, I want to show you a couple add-ons. They're not included in the kit, but they can be bought separately. The Vintage Bunnies coordinating die. So these will cut out the images as well as the sentiments. Again, it's not included in the kit, but it is an optional add-on that gives you a little more mileage with your stamp set. Also, the Blessed Easter sentiment strip, available is the reverse option. You get 4 sheets in a set. Not included in the kit, but it's an add-on if you wanted to get the reverse option. They can be die cut with the Easy Strips dies. Okay, moving on to creating a project. I have a panel here of Hammermill white cardstock. I'm going to hold it down to my work surface with some Post-it tape. And I had my eye on those Pinwheel stencils. The stencil set, there's 2 in the pack. And I just love that geometric quilted look. So I'm going to just blend in the center of this panel. I'll probably trim it out later. Again, holding that down with a little Post-it tape, and I wanted to use these Distress Oxide mini cubes. And first up, hands down, cracked pistachio. If you haven't blended with Distress Oxide, you are going to be pleasantly surprised at the buttery, smooth workability of it. If you struggle at all with ink blending, and maybe you get splotchy results, you're not going to have that with Distress Oxide inks. They kind of smear. It's almost impossible to get a splotchy result using an oxide. They just have this creamy, chalky, buttery workability. Okay, so down in the right corner, I started with cracked pistachio. And then in the top left corner, I'm going to do crushed olive, which surprisingly is like a poppin' chartreusey lime. It's got a neon quality to it. And those two, crushed olive and cracked pistachio, they're like Shazam together. I don't know, for me anyway. Sometimes I like to go back in because they're in the center. I'm getting a little bit of overlap of the two, and I wanted to get a nice smooth transition. So there you have the first stencil, and then you kind of center that next one and hold it down again with Post-it tape. Now I wanted to bring in a little bit of blue. So I pulled out Surf. This is a Pawsitively saturated ink by Simon Says Stamp. I'm using a Rainbow Splash blender brush and just going in with a little Surf. The combination of that Surf aqua teal color with the cracked pistachio and the crushed olive. Here I'm bringing in a little peeled paint. The peeled paint and the Surf go together like bada boom, bada bing. But yeah, I'm loving, I think I have all the Distress inks, but I do not have all the Distress oxides. And now playing around with these makes me realize, I don't know, I think I might need some more colors in the oxides. I love the little cube size. I love the little metal tins that you can store them in. Now I'm going to trim this out. I'm using my smaller guillotine trimmer, and I'm just kind of eyeballing this, trying to get it evenly spaced for the border. I kind of line it up with the edge of that protection plate. I don't know what that thing's called. The protector so you don't chop your fingers off, whatever that's called, is how I use to line up my cutting. Now I'm going to use the Bouncy Happy Easter. I'm not using the shadow backer. I'm just using the word die with some matte gold cardstock. And at the end of this video, I completely change my mind and do something different. But here's what it looks like with matte gold. It's very fancy schmancy. Now I have a panel of that ivory, which came in the card kit. The heavyweight ivory, I trimmed it down, and I'm going to emboss it using the delicate Lattice stencil. So I'm going to take this off camera and run it through my die cutting machine, and it gives that lattice texture. It's like subtle, it's not bringing in any color, but it just gives a little something to your background. And then I'm also going to tie. I don't do this very often, so this is special. Tie a ribbon, a little bow at the top, using that Mayart's Robin's Egg wrinkled silk ribbon. I love to hold, when I'm tying things, hold it with those reverse tweezers by Simon Says Stamp. Such a nice trick. It gives you like a third hand. Okay, trim that off, and then I'm using the Big Mama foam tape to tape this onto a white card base. So my ivory panel was a little bit smaller to give a nice white border. And then also I put some Big Mama foam tape on my stenciled little square, the Pinwheel stenciled panel. And then here's where I changed my mind about the matte gold sentiment. It looks good. It's not that it doesn't look good, but I felt like it could be better. I almost contemplated white glitter cardstock, but then I decided to blend color on a little panel of white cardstock. So this is Hammer Mill. It's just like leftover. I'm going to use the same colors that I used on my Pinwheel stenciled panel. So here I start with Surf, a little bit of cracked pistachio right above that, and then we have I'll do a little crushed olive over on the top left, and then down on the bottom I'll bring in that peeled paint again. So we're going to see how this looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to love it or I'm going to hate it, but sometimes you just got to keep trying until you find something that you love. So I'm going to die cut this blended panel with that Bouncy Happy Easter die, popping out the little innards with that place and pierce wand. And I'm using Simon Says Stamp Pawsitively Perfect Craft Glue. I love the mini bottle size. Just a few dots in the center of the die cut. I don't want to adhere the whole thing. I want the edges to kind of lift. I love that air. You could also stack this up, put a couple white die cuts behind it. Here we have the Easter egg embellishment mix. I'm going to use a couple of those. I strategically only took out the kind of embellishments that kind of match the cracked pistachio. And I'm also adding a few clear drop stickers. These are Hero Arts clear enamel dots. So I disperse those in between the kind of cracked pistachio sequins or confetti, whatever you call those. And then just adding one more little clear dot at the top. This card is finished. What do you think? Do you like the blended Happy Easter or did you like the matte gold? They're equally as beautiful. I went with the blended. And that is the new Vintage Bunnies limited edition Easter card kit. Check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more inspiration and information. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.